Hello everybody, it's Max with Crypto Talk now. I'm going to show you a brief tutorial on how you can go about viewing the value of your Lunatics token, since there isn't an actual price listing, at least that I know of yet, when it comes to the new Lunatics token, which is a burn/rewards token for Luna Classic. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So as we can see here, one way of going about this, you can go right to the lunaticstoken.com site. Simply go to the top right and click on Buy on Pancake Swap. From there, it's going to take you to here, and the default method is going to show, for instance, this top part is going to say BNB. Just simply switch that to USDT or USDC stablecoin, whichever one you want to do. Just the point is, it needs to be a stablecoin. And just place it as 1, right? Not 2 or anything, just 1. And of course, here's the ticker symbol for the Lunatics token, which is Lunati. And for instance, it's going to show you what the value is when you convert that. So for instance, in this example, you're going to see that 1 USDT stablecoin would get you technically 80,363 of these Lunati tokens, right? Again, at the moment of how I made this video, so it can fluctuate by the time you see it. Another thing that's worthy of pointing out, the actual token value, right? You just want to know how much 1 Lunati is worth. Well, currently speaking, it's worth 0.401244. Kind of similar for the most part, like, you know, how Luna Classic was. Yeah, Luna Classic fluctuates between 0.40s and a number, and then it's gone up to 0.30s, etc., etc. Again, not exactly like it, but it kind of reminds me, at least, to say the least. All right, so that's how you go about that. Let me show you another thing that's worthy of a look. So on the live show, the Max and Larry show, and even on the Wednesday show, I pointed out that I wanted to hold off a little bit, because when it comes to pre-sales, yeah, you have their own audits, if you will. Some cases there is no audit, but take a look into this. This is the contract from that Binance Smart Chain contract for the Lunati, aka Lunatics token. It's got a medium score on Token Sniffer, 65 out of 100. The buy fee is about 10%, sell fee 10%. Not the end of the world, right? But this is alarming. The contract analysis, right? So for instance, the source does not contain a max transaction amount. That can be, kind of alarming, especially if, whales come in and they just, buy like an insane amount and they just dump it, right? So that's alarming. Not the end of the world, but the other thing, source code contains a function which can modify the transaction fee. Well, if that's the case, you're going to have things like, it's going to affect this up here. And again, this part right here is the most alarming. Ownership renounced or source does not contain an owner contract. For instance, they can disable the selling, which would make it a honeypot, change the fees, which would make the sell fee a lot higher than it is, or just make it so you can't buy it, period. Again, like I said, there could be legitimate reasons, etc., etc. Bottom part is, I'll give them credit in regards to this. There was adequate current liquidity, and on top of that, there is 99.22% liquidity locked up in Pink Lock for roughly a year. And how we know that, you can go to the link, and on top of that, it does show that this happened on the 21st post pre-sale. So there you guys have it in regards to Lunatics token and the Token Sniffer score. By all means, do more of your own research, and if anything, based on what I mentioned to you with the Token Sniffer, use your own judgment. Again, we don't want to see anybody get wrecked on anything. I don't want to get wrecked, neither do you. So by all means, take a little bit more of a look into it if you choose to do so, of course. And if anything, hopefully this video was beneficial to you. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. May you all have a blessed day, and we'll see you on the next one.